soul sister. Welcome to the Happy, Purposeful, and Free podcast, where we are all about living our brightest, most authentic, kick-ass life that we actually love. My name's Katrina, and I'm your guide, obsessed with giving you the tools to help you get from where you are now to where you want to go in life, relationships, and business. This podcast is all about having fun, showing you there is more to the sober life and the real talk as we share inspiring stories, tips, and tricks to help you boldly pursue your life. You are not alone in this deal, so let's do this thing together. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Happy, Purposeful, and Free podcast. Thank you so much joining me today. So excited to drop this quick episode to you. I never know what I'm going to call these episodes. I just love to give you a little bite-sized piece of something that you can take into your week to help you step into the amazing, badass person that you are and do it with confidence and ease and joy and love and all the sparkly magic that is absolutely possible for you. Speaking of confidence, that's exactly what I'm going to dive into with you today, because you and many other people out there are coming to me saying, Katrina, how in the world do you do it? You dance on camera, you sing, and Lord knows I don't have a singing voice, nor do I have the moves like Shakira, right? My hips just don't move like that. But how do I do it? How do I show up? How do I raise my hand? How do I speak up? And I've been told over and over again, I am so incredibly brave. And I did not just all of a sudden get here. It took practice. It took doing some things, because I was that person who bought all the courses, and I would show up and do that, but I'd still be quiet. I'd still be afraid to really put myself out there, because what would someone think? And if they really knew me, who I was, then they would leave. And even though I was dying to be seen and dying to be heard inside, I didn't show up the way that I do now. And I built that confidence. I had to build that confidence muscle. And so I'm here to tell you it's possible for you as well. And I'm going to give you 6 different ways that you can build that confidence muscle. Use them all, use a few of them, use one of them, but just start doing them. Okay? So the first one is to stop comparing. Stop comparing. We all fall victim to this. I still fall victim to this. I still get on social media. It's one of our ways to escape. But stop comparing. Unfollow, mute, and stop the social media scroll. Stop. When you find yourself in that comparison mode, when you find yourself getting that icky feeling where all of a sudden you're kind of bitchy and naggy and all the things, stop. Stop the scrolling, unfollow, mute, stop the scroll. If somebody is not making you feel good about yourself and you're not genuinely there to cheer them on because of all the amazing things that they're creating in their life, and you find that envy, jealousy, all the things, unfollow, unmute, or mute them, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be that way always, right? Just until you get to a different space, but stop comparing. The second way is to use mirror work in daily affirmations to start changing the narrative. This is a big one. This one has shifted me in so many ways, and it will shift you too when you start applying it. And I know what you're saying. I don't even know how to do that, Katrina. Okay, go sit down in front of the mirror, or go stand in front of the mirror. Look at that woman in her eyes and look at her straight in the eyes and tell her how amazing she is. I am an amazing, powerful, beautiful woman. I speak up and I share what is on my heart. I am excited to step into this person that I am growing into. I am brave. I am courageous. I am worthy. I am deserving. Whatever those affirmations are, I recommend starting with 4 to 5. Affirmations are those things that which you do not believe you are capable of, or that you are, that you want to be. Use those words. Keep it simple. Keep it as simple as I am brave. I am confident. Whatever those things are, keep it that way, and use the mirror. Look in the mirror when you're saying these things and look at the woman back at you. It's going to be awkward. I'm telling you, it will be awkward at first, but I promise, keep doing it and showing up. If the tears need to fall, let the tears fall. But using the mirror work and daily affirmations to start changing the narrative that's going on in your head. Number 3, show up even when you don't want to. This is a huge one. unless it is actually going to rob you of your joy, and most of the time it is not. Show up even when you don't want to. How many of you make plans? Do you make plans and you're like, okay, it sounds really good on the day that you make the plans, but once that day comes, you're like, oh, I don't want to, I'm too tired. I don't really feel like going. I'm not in the right mood. Show up anyway. Go anyway. Show up even when you don't want to. The fourth one goes along with the third one. Number 4, speak up even when you don't think you have anything to say. I committed to not only showing up a long time ago, I was going to show up even when I didn't want to, because I struggled with this as an isolator, as somebody who had a hard time leaving her home because she had panic and anxiety attacks. I get it. But then speaking up, when you show up, you've got to speak up, even when you don't think you have anything to say. If you don't think you have anything to say, you raise your hand and you say, you know what, I am here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what it is I want to say, and I'm scared to death, but I knew that I had to open my mouth. You will not believe how many amazing people are going to come up and tell you how brave you were. And then keep doing that. Speak up, even when you don't think you have anything to say. It's okay. Break the ice. That relieves so much of the pressure. And the more that you do that, the more you're going to build your confidence muscle. The more you're going to get in tune, and you're going to actually have something to say. And let me tell you, thinking you don't have something to say and speaking up is saying something. Okay? Number 5, practice these over and over and over. Practice over and over and over. Dance off of camera. Have dance parties. Like, I didn't like dancing for a really long time. When I got sober, dancing was awkward and crazy, and I would go to sober dances, but I wouldn't dance because I'm like, people are looking at me. They might think I'm weird, and I don't have the moves. I still don't have the moves, but I still dance, and people notice it. Like, people, I don't do it for the attention. I do it to show you that it's possible, but people will come to me when I don't do my dancing routines on social media. They'll be like, where are you at? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll get back to it, right? But practice over and over again. Practice showing up. Practice speaking up. Practice helps build your confidence muscle, whatever it is you're trying to do. If you are trying to show up on social media and do Facebook Lives or Instagram Lives, just do them. You can always erase them later. Those don't have to stay there, right? Just practice. And the last one, number 6, is find a mentor, a coach, or a guide to work with. This is where you get to put some skin in the game. Putting skin in the game, investing in yourself is going to help you build your confidence. Plus, that coach or guide or mentor that you invest in, that you hire, that is doing the kinds of things that you want to do, they're going to help you break through those limiting beliefs. They're going to help you get to the deeper rooted issues that are going on to help you dispel that story that I'm not confident. So use these things. Number 1, stop comparing. Number 2, use mirror work and daily affirmations. Number 3, show up. Number 4, speak up. Number 5, practice over and over. And number 6 is find a mentor, coach, or guide to work with. Do these things. Start doing them repeatedly over and over and over again. It doesn't matter what you're trying to build confidence in your life. Just start doing them and you will become unstoppable. I promise you that, babe. So, hope that you enjoyed this episode. Share with your friends, social media, tag me so I can thank you personally. And until next time. Thank you so much for listening. And if you loved this episode and know of someone else who has a powerful story and are doing big things, please pass them on to me. It would mean the world to me if you helped me get this message out to as many listeners as I can. So please, if you liked what you heard, it goes a long way to take 60 seconds, leave me a 5-star review, and share this episode with a girlfriend. Don't forget to tag me on social media, and if that's not your thing, shoot me a DM because I would like to personally thank you for doing so. We are not meant to do this life alone, and I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. Until next time.